Good day, guys. Being here. So today we're going to have a look at this one. So shading structure line based. Okay. Not quite sure about this line based mean. Probably it means we create a structure like this one, and then when we place, we make it line based, so it will continue. So instead of trying to place one and use array. Okay, so let's have a look at that's another image here. I guess we try to create this one, so instead of just draw a line and continue this one. This one I'm not quite sure because it looks like they are slightly different. So see here. So they're all slightly different. And also for this type of structure, I guess it's probably we should, so you can see all the steel structure. It's probably easier to use structure framing and structure columns to do this one, and then once we have the structure we can add some panels. Okay, so let's maybe just quickly probably not, I'm not going to model the pattern, but just give you some idea about so if we create something and then we can just make it line based. So first I want to just model a generic model. Okay, so we can model this one, and also with some of these columns. It's a little bit hard to see 1, 2, 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yes, there's no column here, but okay, so that's fine. So I'll just place some reference plane RP. I'll mirror it onto the other side, and DI. So this is a rectangular shape, a square. So we're just going to add some dimension. Equal, and another dimension. So this will be the width. Okay, so we're going to select both because it's square. So we can just use one parameter to control it. Maybe I'll just make it maybe 1.2 meter by 1.2. Okay, so and then go to the front view or any of these elevation views. I just show another reference plane RP and dimension DI. So this will be the height. Okay, so let's call it H. Maybe I'll just give it a number. So maybe 2400. Okay, so now we go to floor plan. So I'll just actually go to elevation, so we can do an extrusion, but before that we can pick a plan. So instead of creating that extrusion from the level, so we can just directly pick this work plan. So we place onto this reference plan directly. So go back to a floor plan, so create extrusion. Let's just do a rectangle and then lock them onto these reference plans. Finish. And let's have a look in 3D view. That's only the top. Maybe go to the front view elevation. So it's so that's extrusion. So maybe I'll just make it 50 mil, and maybe it should go up instead of go down, right? So negative 50. How about that? Okay. So yeah, so that's the top. And if you want to, you can give it a material. Accidentally I just move it. Select it, go. You can create a material parameter for the material, so we can control the material later on. So yeah, so do we need that frame? I'm not sure. Maybe yes. Let's go to, actually we can go to the ceiling plan as well, because this is looking up, right? So we can see this. So we have this one, so maybe make it like a thinner, make it 10 mil. So if we need, if we need those frames, we probably just need another 4 reference plans. I'll just create RP and then mirror. So and then we can give place some dimensions to this. So this will be the width of those frames. So select all of them. So let's call it W frame F. Okay. So and then I'll just call it. So I'll just change one of them to maybe 50, for example. Okay. So now maybe this one. So previously we did this one, so to the edge. So maybe we can just edit extrusion. So maybe just unlock them. So instead of lock onto the very edge, we can lock onto the inside reference plane. Okay. Reference plans. Okay, so now that's all, and then we can just do a frame. So for the frame, so you can also do extrusion, or you can do sweep. It's all yeah, it's up to you. So let's just do extrusion. So again, so this lock, and then once again I'll just do this one. So it should be fine. Let's just do it lock. Finish negative 50, for example. So if you want to change the material, so you can just add another. So you can add material. You can apply material here, but you can also create material parameters. Okay, so let's go to 3D view. Where is it? Okay, so sorry, I forgot to pick the work plan, but don't worry. So we can just go to any of the elevation view, select it, go edit work plan, pick a plan. Okay, pick this reference plan. So that's all. Let's have a look in 3D view. So we have this. I'll change to shade SD. All right, so yeah, so if you want this one to be along with the top of that frame, so we can quite easily just type negative 50 and then negative 40. So the thickness is still 10, right? So thickness, there's no thickness here. Anyway, so but yeah, it will align with this one because we have this negative 50 there. So yeah, I think, and then we can just add some column. I think, how do we place those columns? Maybe let's just place yeah, it can be tricky because if we place these columns and then do a line based, and then we have double column, maybe only one side. Yeah, I'm not sure. So okay, so let's just place some column, and for the column it probably need to sit centered. I'm not going to, yeah, so I think that the easiest way, I will just add some a couple reference plan here and do dimension and equal. Okay, so this will make this little short reference plan always sitting in the middle of these reference plans. Okay, so now we have this one. We can use this one for this, right? So if I just leave it there, we can just add another reference plan here, do a dimension here, and equal. Okay, so now let's create extrusion again. So this time I'll set our work plan back to the reference level because the column will start from the ground floor level. And then I'll just use circle, just place onto this, and maybe I'll just I'll make it 20. So if you want to, you can add a dimension. So you can type DI dimension. So you can either use a radius or diameter. So it's up to you. And also to make sure this one's always being placed onto these two reference plans, so you can always turn on the center mark visible. Okay, and the AL align, lock, and the lock. So now we have this one, and then finish this one, go to front view. So we'll see it here, drag this up. Okay, so drag this up to the reference plane here and then lock it. So now it'll be placed there and always match the height. So for example, if I change this one, it will also to match, right? So height here. Okay, so now go back to floor plan. So select this one. So I'll just copy this one down to here, but still we need to go edit extrusion to just align and the lock. So for this direction, so we just use this reference plan. Okay, And if you have a diameter or a radius to control the size, you can also add here, so they will be exactly the same. And also don't forget, you need to go to elevation, so so you can see it's not locked onto the reference plane. You just need to drag back onto the reference plane. That's all. Okay, so now we have this. You're not sure about this because if we do a line based, it will become it will overlap. But okay, so I'll just leave it like this. So now we have this one, right? So and then we can just create a new family generic model, line based, right? So now go back to this one, load this one into here. So okay, so I'm going to just place it roughly, just place here. So because we can't see that, so because the view range of this floor plan, so maybe it's easier to go, we can't really see. Let me just try to have a look. So select, so see, click on this floor plan view. So you should be able to find the view range setting. So view range setting of this view. Okay, so we can just adjust this so at least we can see, right? So I'll just make 4 meters, 3 meters. So it's on top of this family. So now we can see the whole thing, right? So now AL, so first thing I want to lock this one here and then lock this one here. Okay, so and then use a let me just try to tab select the reference plane. So I'll just change this one to maybe 5 meter. Okay, and then use AR array. I'll just place it here. So now first things is we need to create a number parameters. Let's call it no dot number instance. Okay, instance, and then this will be the second. So I'll just use a line. So try not to use family to align family onto a family. So instead of that, let's try to add a reference plane here. Add a dimension. So let's call it let's create a parameter called W for the width of individual family, and also tab select this family, go to edit type, because previously we have this W, sorry, and then we link to this. Okay, so and then also these I'll just quickly just add create this parameter so we can control it outside of this line based family, and a with frame width as well. Okay, so and material as well. So I just call M1 and M2. Okay, so now all good, and then so you can see this W will match this family. So AL align here lock, and here and then lock. So now let's have a so now we need to add the formula for the number, right? So number will be overall length LENGTH. So you need to match this, right? So length divided by W, right? And then again we need to just make sure it's the overall need to be smaller. So we need to use round down. Okay, so round down. Yeah. Okay. Apply. Good. So now if we change this one, so it will also match, right? So yeah, good. MV, move this to here. Yeah. So yeah, so this is it. And then I think let me think, how can we get that column? I think we probably we need to I think we need to add it's not, maybe just it's probably easier, just let's add those 2 columns there. So I'll just reference plan there, DI and equal. Okay, and then just copy this one to here and copy another one to here, and then go here, edit, and then AL align this reference plane and also this reference plane, and also go to elevation, finish, drag it down, drag it up, lock. Go to floor plan again, so select this one, edit extrusion, AL, align, reference plane, lock, and reference plane and lock. Go to elevation again, finish this one, drag it and lock. So now we have 4 legs. Now we can load this one in here. Yeah, I think that's better. So this is line based family, right? So I think this is the I'll just create a project without any template, and we can try this family inside of this project. Okay, so when we place a line based family, so currently there's no face at all, but we can use a draw on work plan, so we can place it onto a level. So you just draw a line, it will automatically place, right, depending on how long your line is. And the good thing about this in Revit 2025 is it will automatically, so you can see if this line is less than the W, the array becomes 0, so there's nothing. And if it's longer than the W, there's 1, right? So previously the array will break if we have less than 2. Okay, so this is a line based family, right? So and also we have all the parameters, so because we already linked all the parameters, so you can see we can change the width. So if I just make it 200, what will happen? We'll change all these because they are these are type parameter, so it will change all these. Sorry. This is quite interesting. Okay, so that's fine. Let me just Control Z. So let's have a look at this one. So this one, I think we should probably model this using structure framing. So let me show you. So usually what we can do is I think I'm not quite sure. I think we can probably just add some grids. So like, okay, so like all this grid, and then because yeah, I'm mostly architectural and not structural. So if I did something wrong, please let me know. Okay, so this is what I will do. So like just create some grids, right? So and then we can just load some structure columns. We don't have any structure column loaded. I think I need to load 2020. I didn't install Revit content for my not template library. Australia, yeah. So I can find some old content. So that's from Revit 2023. Structure columns, right? So still Australian standard. So UBUA. Okay, so UC. Let's just load some UC. Okay, so maybe I'll just use some of this. Okay, so not sure which. Yes. No, hang on. Are they the ones? Australian standard UB. Anyway, so let me just load someone. So it doesn't really matter size. Maybe this one, 200. Okay, so we can use add grid, select all, finish. Okay, so now we have some columns in the model. I'll select all. Maybe I'll just instead of go down. So because this is more structural. So the one we see, right? So 3 meter. Okay, so don't worry about the underground part. 4 meter. And then for the horizontal bit, yeah, I'm not sure what's the best way, what's the easiest way to place, but I think we can also use let's structure framing this time. So just go back a little to structure framing, still Australian standard. I'll just use the same, but this time maybe UB. Again, so I just pick a random size. And then, so let's try to, we can't use the on-grid. Maybe we need to go back to floor plan so we can use grid. Use grid, beam, yeah, on-grid. So I'll just try this one. Oh, I'm not sure what will happen, but let's go to, okay, so it looks like they are all placed onto a floor plan. So we can just select all, maybe I'll change them to edit to a plan. So instead of, we only have one level in here, so that's fine. I'll select this level, I'll just copy this one up, maybe 4 meter. Okay, so now we have another level, right? So maybe I'll just maximum 3D extend. So now we can select all these beam and edit. So let's change this one to level 2 so it will go up. So this is how we can just quite easily just place this. And also you can see in this one we can have more grids, so it will automatically place, but I won't do that. But I just yeah, I think that's probably how, yeah. So and then like all these horizontals, you can always like place, you can change the level. So for example, you can how do we do it? Let me just CS, create similar, or load a different size. Okay, so UB again, so maybe this time a smaller. So you can also use 3D snapping. So this is usually what I do. So, but yeah, don't. So you can set a level, so something like that. Or maybe you can just copy, Control-C, paste in same place, and then change the height or change the level. Edit to level 1 with offset 2 meter. Offset, so it will go match this one, right? So okay, and then let's have a look again. So for those panels, so you can see some looks like a perforated panels. I would just you can either do walls, maybe just do a wall or model in place. I think that should be fine. So if you want to do walls, just to create a wall with very thin, so we can just duplicate. So for example, I'll just call it perforate, maybe I'll make it like 10 mil. Just choose the material with perforate material with settings. So if you need to like just only show kind of, hang on, let me just create a new material. So okay, so you can give it transparency, for example, 50%. You can just give it pattern. So this will show in like hidden line view or shade view. So maybe I'll just use a cross, right? So and if you you need to render, you can just go here, and also you should be able to find. So if you click on this one, you should be able to find some material appearance library. So on the metal, so you will be able to find some perforated material. So something like this, right? So I just maybe pick this one. Okay, so and okay, so I think this is match that color. Yeah, all good. So finish, and then you can just place a wall. So for this one, I'll just use pick line, because we have some some reference line, so we can just pick this one. Probably don't want to you want to go through all the columns, so you can use extend. Usually this is what I do, so to match the edge of the column, so that's it. So and then you can just drag, so maybe just use this time use align, because you can align to the top and the bottom of the columns. Yeah, that's all. So that's how you can use wall, right? So if if you want to, you can also use model in place if you want to. So I'll just also use wall material, more wall category for this one. You can just do extrusion, but before that, you just need to decide what work plane you want to use. So for this case, I think I'll just use a vertical face, maybe this face as my work plane, and then we can just draw some, rectangular. I can just pick lines on these, columns. So and then we can just trim. So to make sure, so this will this panel will match the structure, right? So and then finish. So just give it a little thickness. You can also give it the material, because we create material, so we can just use the same material for this model in place. And yeah, so this is it. Wall, model in place, and then all the structure thing, columns and beams, and also last thing are all these diagonal columns. They are very simple. You can just create a structure beam CS, create similar. So you can always use 3D snapping. So for example, I'll just do something like this, right? So from this to here, right? And then if you want, for example, you want to move to this level, so you can just change this one to level 1, 2 meter, and also 2 meter. It will go down to that level. Okay. Yep. Let me just Control Z, and this is it. Okay. Hopefully this answers this your question. So we tried line based, but for this one, I think structural columns and framings. Okay, so with the help of levels and grids, it will be very easy to model this. Okay, so that's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you.